Hey y'all, so welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my everyday makeup when I just want to do something light and I still want to look, cute, but I still want to glow. It's just going to be my really basic makeup. I did add lashes, so if you would like to see how I do this everyday makeup look, then keep on watching. Hey y'all, so sorry about my robe. It is freezing in here, so I just had to throw this on. But usually before I start on my makeup, I go ahead and do my edges and I put my scarf on and I put my hair in a pineapple just to keep it out of my way. So my eyebrows are already done, but now I'm gonna take my Benefit POREfessional primer. I don't want to show you what it looks like because it's so dirty, so I'll put it in my description box. So I'm gonna take just a little bit like that. I'm gonna put it all over my face. I'm gonna be using like one of my favorite foundations, the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup, and this is in the shade Cappuccino. Y'all know Cappuccino is my color. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting this on, but what I'm gonna do is before I put it on my face, I'm gonna mix it with the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. I put that much of the liquid illuminator on my hand and I'm just going to mix my normal amount of foundation with it. I just mix it on the back of my hand and dot it all over my face. Okay, now I'm just going to go in with the bottom of my beauty blender and I'm going to just blend all of that foundation. And you probably noticed that I did not set my primer just because this is like a more everyday no makeup type look and I don't want my makeup super matte. I do want it a little bit dewy. I try to be very simplistic on days like this where I just want to I still want to be, be. Now that I've applied my little foundation mixture, I blended it out nicely and I can go ahead and show you guys how I lightly contour and highlight. I'm gonna take my concealer brush, the same concealer brush that I always use. This is the Bare Minerals Max Coverage Concealer. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I'm taking it on my Bare Minerals brush and I'm just gonna apply it under my eye. Just under my eye. I don't really want to bring it out too much. Then I also take a little bit concealer and I dab it on my eyelids. Alright, and now I'm going to take the tip of my beauty blender and I'm going to blend everything out. And then always, if you feel like your concealer is not blending in with your foundation, you can always take the bottom of the beauty blender that we use to blend out the foundation and just touch up the areas like around where you put the concealer, just so it can blend a little better. I'm feeling it. Okay, now I'm going to be using the Bright Set Loose Finishing Powder and it's from Sephora. It looks like this and this is in the shade Banana, 01 Banana. I pour enough powder in the top for me to use in all the areas that I highlighted. I'm actually going to set the places that I want to contour with my BH Cosmetics Powder Contour Palette. So yeah, this is mainly going to be for those places that I put concealer on. So I just tap my brush in the powder, shake it a little bit, and I'm gonna start with my eyes because we don't want any creasing. When I went into those areas at first, I just really took the powder and I tried to press it into my skin just to absorb any excess oil. I'm gonna go ahead and bring a little bit color back to my face. So I'm gonna use, my trusty BH Cosmetics palette and I'm gonna use this red shade in the middle. I'm not really gonna use too much of this darker brown shade just because I want my contour to be more subtle, and I just want to use it kind of like a bronzer. Basically, I'm bronzing my face with this red shade. So I just take it and I'm gonna go in circular motions at first, but then I'm gonna bring it towards the center of my face with my brush, like that. Alright, now I'm gonna lightly contour the other side of my face. Y'all see them edges? Hold on, not yet. So I'm just gonna get that jawline. Got the jawline, now we wanna get the size of our nose. I don't like a super defined nose. I mean, it's still defined, like my nose looks slimmer and everything when I do it, but I don't like a really harsh contour, so I just take that bronzer on the side of my nose. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Mist Inset Spray. Yeah, I'm gonna use that because y'all know I was going for a more natural, dewy type of look today. This setting spray really gives you that dewy look. If your skin is super oily, I don't know. I mean, you can always try it. It's only like $3, but so I'm gonna be using my Morphe fan brush, and I'm not trying to blind them today, you know. I just want a subtle glow. So I barely tap my brush in the highlighter. I said that I didn't want to blind them, and I really don't, but I also said that I wanted a more dewy look. So I feel like if we trying to do dewy, they kind of go hand in hand, so I might as well just add another highlighter. You know, just a little Wet n Wild highlighter never hurt nobody. Yeah, I'm just taking a little bit of that. And I feel like this will really complement that glow that we have going on in our little foundation mixture, because that liquid illuminator is on the more rose gold side, so I feel like it's only right that we used our Precious Petals Wet n Wild highlighter. I am gonna blend my highlighter out a little bit with my kabuki brush, my handy buki from Bare Minerals. Just gonna buff that out a little bit. I'm also not gonna use blood. Okay, now I'm gonna be showing you guys what I do to my eyes. A normal day when I'm not trying to have a lot of makeup, I'll just put one shade, and today my shade is gonna be the Milk Chocolate. Is this shade in my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'm just gonna take my little blending brush, my Sedona Lace, my fave, and I'm gonna put it in Milk Chocolate and just dust it all over my eyelid. So basically I put it on my lid and then I blend it out into my crease. So I'm just going to use my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Y'all. So I'm just going to be using some Ardell Wispy lashes. Okay guys, so I'm back. I added my lashes, my Ardell Wispies, and I lined my lips with my NYX Espresso lip liner, and then I went in with this Trust Fund Beauty lip gloss. Yeah, so I just did lip liner and lip gloss for the lip. Did my lashes. This one looks a little weird, so I might take it off and put it back on. But I also changed my earrings because for some reason I like to wear hoops every day to complement the glow. So the lip gloss, the glow. I mean, you know. Now what I'm going to do for my hair, I'm going to take it out of my pineapple, and I just shake it around, like put my fingers towards my roots, and I just shake my hair. To get a little bit more volume, I'm going to use my little pick. It's a plastic pick, and I take my hair by like the ends of my hair, and I go toward the roots. And just like, I don't go all the way through my hair, I just go through the roots, pick it out, and that's how I get more volume. I just do that everywhere. And by the way, this is second day hair. I washed my hair yesterday morning. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, me showing you how I just do everyday makeup when I just try to make my look quick. And I would kind of call this no makeup makeup. It's very natural, subtle, besides my brows. Like, I mean, you you gotta do your brows though. I also just wanted to show you guys what I do on a daily basis for my hair, because like that's literally all I do. Like I washed it, but on an everyday basis, like I'll sleep with it in a pineapple and then I will take it down, pick it out, and do my edges before I do my makeup, so by the time I take the scarf off, it's booming. And I'm probably gonna have a future tutorial on how I do my baby hairs if you guys want to see that. I'll probably also have my curly hair routine, you know, curly gang in this thing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something new. I will see you guys in my next video.